Floodland is a town-building survival simulator based on a bleak future ravaged by climate change. Sea levels have risen to overtake most of the lands, and only pockets of survivors exist scattered throughout the waterlogged planet. Players are tasked with creating and sustaining a small town of survivors as they attempt to rebuild humanity as it once was. Each randomly generated world around the small beginning encampment is harsh and unforgiving, but as players progress, they will unlock tools to expand, explore, research new technologies, create laws, and maintain peace between factions. Floodland takes a lot of ideas from other city-building survival simulators and uses them well. Fans of the genre will instantly recognize the gameplay loop and dive right into the world, harvesting food and fresh water, scouting the lands, exploring abandoned buildings, and hoping to find more survivors littered around the map are the first steps to success in any town building sim. The prologue and tutorial in-game do a wonderful job of drawing the player through the beginning steps of Floodland, and were persistent throughout the repeated playthroughs. There is an option when starting up a new clan to dispense with the beginning altogether, but for first-timers, it is highly recommended to keep it on. What Floodland does incredibly well is immersing the player in its world. Immediately, players will choose one of the 4 starting clans, giving insight into their worldviews as well as specific traits that each one brings to the table. The game then drops the player into a small encampment with only a few survivors to do work. The lands are small and surrounded by fog and water, which forces the player to immediately begin scouting additional areas for more resources to survive. Unlike many other survival sims, Floodland keeps the player and their survivors moving. Settling into one spot right away is a mistake as there just aren't enough resources available to accomplish what needs to be done. This feels so different from other games that simply establish a town square while everything is built around it. Each playthrough has unique and random choices as well, moral dilemmas that force the player, whether they know it or not, into picking sides. Something as simple as choosing how to bury dead survivors could create an unintended ripple amongst the established community. Overall, Floodland is an absolute must-play for fans of the survival simulator genre. The game runs smoothly, controls well, and has enough depth in it to keep players coming back for more. The bleak world of this post-climate change disaster is immersive and beautiful looking. And Floodland is also a great beginner sim for players who may be new to the genre. With its classic research trees, simple mechanics, and well-crafted tutorial are easily understood at any skill level. Our rating, 4 out of 5. Excellent game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.